What's going on, Pizza fam? Listen, before we get into the episode, I just wanted to make a quick shout out to Thrive POS. They've recently partnered with the podcast and they bring an exclusive offer for our listeners. Listen, Thrive POS is not just a POS system. It was built for operators just like us. It's fast, it's reliable, and most importantly, it helps us focus on what matters: our pizza, our people, and our profits. Check out the exclusive offer from Thrive POS at thrivepos.com/Pizza King, or just click the link in the description. Now let's get into the episode. What's going on, Pizza fam? Welcome back to another Friday episode, Takeout Tips. I've been thinking about rebranding it, to be honest with you. I like Takeout Tips, and in full transparency, I use ChatGPT and we're trying to figure out names, and wanted to go with something that had some alliteration with it. But I'm feeling like it needs to be something else as we've gone down this road. But another day, another story, we'll figure it out. But for now, we are back with another Friday episode of Takeout Tips. And before I get started, I really just want to thank all of the listeners, all of the subscribers, the folks that are really coming back and tuning in every week, reaching out to me, giving feedback, because you all, this community, this Pizza King, Pizza Fam, Pizza King podcast community, Pizza Fam, as I like to call y'all, has made these little 5-minute episodes, these little quick tips, you've made it as popular and in some cases even more popular than our full-length episodes. And that's a testament to the operators out there. So I really wanted to take some time and just say thank you to all of the operators out there who are making it happen in their shops every day. I appreciate you guys taking some value from these quick segments to go out there and make your shops better. And today is no different. We want to talk about things that move the needle, things that help us move forward. I was working with an operator yesterday in his shop, and not that I intended to, I was actually just going by to see him, because we'd kind of had some interactions before and the communication just kind of fell off. So I wanted to drop by and see him to pick up where our conversations had left off. And we had been talking about doing some work together in raising his sales. He wanted to build his sales up. He's got a store that had been, underperforming. He bought it a few months ago, and it's, he's trying to build the sales up. So I dropped by yesterday just to check in on him, and he goes, "Man, I'm so glad you're here, because we have not gotten an order yet today." And it was about 1:30 in the afternoon. He'd been open a couple of hours. I think he opened at 10 or 11, but he hadn't gotten an order. Not one order, not on a third-party platform, not a first-party order, not a phone call, no orders. And I'm like, are you using, your text and your email? Are you doing anything to try to drive some traffic? He goes, "No, but they did send out an email." He's part of a franchise group. So, corporate had been sending emails out. "Oh no, they did send an email." And I check, and they sent an email in the morning, and it had a deal on it, an 18-inch pizza for $14.99. And I'm like, "Oh, this is cool, but let me help you." I said, "I'm here. I got my computer in the car. I think I can help you at least drive a little bit of business for tonight. If you want to take my advice, you don't have to hire me. You don't have to work with me, but let me help you today. I can help you get some orders today." And the first piece of advice that I gave him, in looking at the message that was sent out and what they've been doing, I said, "Dude, you have to remove friction." And that's the message today. You have to remove friction for your customers to actually take advantage of the deals that you're putting out there. If you're doing deals, you can't, if you're trying to drive online sales and you're trying to get customers to respond to messages and respond to, emails or text or anything, you really want throughput, right? You have to remove friction, meaning you can't have a link that goes to a landing page and then they got to select they got to select the deal, or they got to select the location, and then they got to select which deal they came for. Oh, that's too many steps. You'll lose people. That's too hard. You have to remove friction from the process. And I said, "Look, this email is cool. It's great. It's got a cool graphic on it. But when you click the link, it takes you to this page, and you got to find your location, and then you got to go to that page, and then you still have to log into this site to order." I said, that's way too many steps for your customers. You have to get them, if you want them to take advantage of this deal, just send them a link to the deal. Let's just do it. I'm like, how about this? If you're okay with it, let's send another email to your customers and let's send a text out and see what we can do. He goes, you got it, buddy. You got it. Let's try it. Let's do it. And that's what we did. We built an offer. I said, but in order to compare, let's do an offer that's different from what you already sent today. So we created a new offer. He was a little bit hesitant about the discount at first, but then finally he came around and I said, we're going to take all the friction out. I'll show you how we can link directly to your deal and we'll send it to him. We don't need to tell a whole story about, we don't need a whole backstory in the email or any of that. Let's just say, this is our deal. This is how you get it. You can call us, you can order online, or you can call a phone number. That's it. Very simple. And we sent that out. We sent it to his list. He had a couple thousand people on his list, on his text list, and on his email list. And I promise you, within seconds of sending that, we built it, we tested it, and then we sent it out. And I promise you, within I say seconds, but it was probably within 5 minutes, phone ringing. Well, I got this, and it was funny because the phone rang, and it was a lady that she goes, I didn't order a pizza, but it says I got this. I ordered a 14-inch pizza. I said, no, ma'am, you didn't. That's not an order confirmation. That's just a deal, an offer for you to order later. Okay, fine. He goes, buddy, that's all I needed to see. At least it works. And I just talked to him on the phone about 10 minutes ago. And he said, 5 minutes after you left, lady calls, order four pizzas. 5 minutes after that, we got an order, $160 order from the email. A little bit after that, at the end of the day, they killed it all night. And not because we gave them some magic pill or we did anything special. We just removed the friction for the customers. We said exactly what the deal was. We gave them easy access to get to it. And thankfully, the system he's using, Thrive POS, sponsor plug, is using Thrive. Very easy to link directly to the deal and online. So when they click the link, they go straight to building it. There's no put in a coupon code, and no one's doing that. No one's going to go order, figure out what the code was. Some people do, but most people just want to go to it. So straight to building the deal, straight to the offer. And it worked. It was immediate results. And I'm grateful because I hate to see owners that are struggling out there. I hate to see shops that have the tools, but don't have, the understanding on how to use them and how to take advantage of them. But also I love being able to be in a position where we can get out and support and help folks. So, quick story, it was very much a success yesterday, and we're going to talk and work together, going forward on just finding little ways to remove the roadblocks or the bottlenecks from our operations and from our experience in order to help the customers get to the order faster. So that's it. That was the tip for today. Look at your process. Look at your order process, especially if you're looking to drive online business, which you all should be looking to drive online business because ticket averages are higher. Customer experience is very seamless and frictionless if you do it right. But look through your processes and look for ways to remove steps from the process for the customers, remove friction from the process, and get to the offers faster, whether you're offering deals or not. Even if it's not a deal, even if it's regular price pizza, get them straight to it. Tell them, send out your message. Don't make them jump through hoops to get pizza from you. And that's our message for today. Thank you to all of our sponsors. I did mention, kind of plug Thrive, but literally I did work with a Thrive system yesterday. It just happened to work out that way. But for any other system, I'm sure there's processes there that you can improve on, regardless of what POS you're using. Find ways to remove friction from the process. Send your customers direct links to offers if you can, and then and watch the process improve and then watch your sales improve. So that's all we got. Takeout tips for the week. I'm the host, Tyrell Reed, Pizza King Podcast. We'll see you next week. We got OG Papa Fern coming up on Tuesday. Make sure you tune in for that one. See y'all later. Have a good weekend. Peace. If you've gotten any value out of this episode or any of our other episodes, I need you to do me a favor. Go leave us a review. Every review on Apple, every 5-star rating on Spotify helps this show find more operators just like you and helps them get that same value that you're taking away from this episode. And as a thank you, anytime somebody leaves a review, sends me a screenshot, just DM me a screenshot of your review, I'm going to send you a free gift, something awesome, something cool. I'll send you a gift, whoever leaves a review. That's the challenge. Go leave a review, DM me a screenshot of it, and then I'll get you something. I got you something special from your boy. Now let's get back into the episode. Peace.